Right, hello and welcome back to my Sunday League series, and today is our last game of the season, sadly, but there was no emotion to be shown as only all 3 points could guarantee us a top 4 finish in the league. Sorry, a Champions League place. Anyway, we had a very strong squad of 13 who managed to turn up in the morning, lining up in a very attacking 4-3-3 formation. I was given the box-to-box and a Herrera role, and the two wingers were pushed very high. So there's two centre midfielders. We're going to be doing a lot of running to cover for that space. Oh, and what a surprise. After his brace from last week, Jacob is yet again the player to watch for this episode. And with 9 goals and 1 assist in his last 3 matches, that's just very average. Ricker does really well to win back the ball, lays it off to me to hit it straight. First time was Jacob and it's blocked. I think the only thing standing in the way of that potential goal is the tip of that defender's studs. So then normal Kante service resumes, just the standard mopping up of the play, playing it simple, and I don't think this kid was too happy that his team was now facing Kante. Then we thought it was time to really press for that first goal. Rico coming close with the chip, and then Jacob dancing around about 5 players, doing the hard work in the box. They can't bring him down, and then he hits it just over the bar. Of course, he was going for the top corner, and I think that missed chance only spurred Jacob on further to try and get an impact in the game. Gets passes right back with ease, absolutely has him for lunch, lays it across the box, and who is there? It's Ollie, our left back, and I'm very happy for him to finally get his goal. But I don't think I've ever seen a slower goal than that. But the celebrations are cut short as a minute later they chip Joff and it is 1-1. Hang on. Handball anyone? VAR anyone? And just to emphasise what I said before, it really was hot out there. So 20 minutes in, the ref gave us like a minute's water break, and it gave us a good chance to regroup and have a mini team talk right after we conceded the first goal. And Jack, do you want to join the team talk? No? Cool. Nice walk. And the team talk seems to have worked in our favour, as from the restart they get a throw in. I win back the ball with one of my favourite slide challenges. Yes, I am proud of that. Ricker does really well to drive through the heart of their defence, plays it to Jacob, and Jacob does what Jacob does best. I mean, as much as I'm jealous of his footballing natural ability, he is a class finisher, and that's 2-1, can't really complain. And immediately when the ball hit the back of the net, Nathan turned to me and went, "Harry, that is all from your tackle. Well done." Someone had to say it. Then Nick plays a 1-2 with their centre-back, and he gets James through, and he is craving a goal today to try and be our top scorer. And his finish, that's about as good as his banter with having 69 on the back of his shirt. So from our throw in, their forward classes into the back wing, but I managed to maintain possession, lay off to Nick, the other centre midfielder, keeping control of the play, calming it down, and then Charlie boots up the field. Now Jacob with some nice play here, skips away from the right back yet again, cross it into James, who just can't reach it. And then Farncombe here try and claim for a penalty off of Nathan. Yeah, no chance. Nick then drops back from the striker position, plays a class ball over the top of the defenders to Jacob, and it is 3-1, fantastic, yeah, giving us that 2-goal cushion. Oh, and here we go, here is another Farncombe penalty claim, this time off Charlie. And Ollie and Jacob link up yet again on the left-hand side, and Jacob's actually on for a first-half hat-trick. He tries to go for an early shot, but it's brilliantly cleared off the line by the defender. And then number 12 is causing us problems all day long, and he goes around about 3 of our players. This will be an incredible goal. And then Cam and Charlie high-five each other like, yeah, had it covered. And immediately following that, Joff kicks it up, and it's beautifully controlled by James. That's actually a really nice touch. Plays it to Nick, who then plays over the top to Ricker, and he finishes it very nicely. I think that's 4-1 now. Yeah, I'm beginning to lose count. Anyway, can Jacob get Nick a goal this time? But unfortunately, it hits it over the bar, and that's actually really surprising, as Nick's probably one of the most composed people in our team. And then following that goal, Charlie and I actually had a quick conversation, talked about that number 12 who almost just scored a second ago, said that I'm going to start covering him. So a couple of times it happened, you can't really see it because the camera doesn't go that far, but I just went across to cover Charlie's right hand side, and we neutralised the threat. But anyway, that prevented any late scare late on into the first half, and that's half time. And we made a couple of changes at half-time. Dave came on up front, and Jack, my brother, came on at centre-back for Cam. You can see us linking up there immediately. 3 minutes in, and Jacob is still looking for that second assist. It's a decent ball over the top for Dave to volley.
Cross over Cunningham. Di Canio!
And Charlie whips in another decent free kick, but Nathan doesn't quite get the connection he was hoping for. Then we have a throw in high up the pitch. I get the ball, chip it over the unexpected defender through to James, who unfortunately can't get the cross in, so it comes back to me. I lay it off to Ollie, who puts in the cross, and it goes past not one, not 2, but 3 failed clearances by the defender before it gets to Jacob, and he absolutely smashes it home for our 5th of the game. Yeah, so now we've got a 4-goal cushion. Ollie then gets brought down high up the field, and it gives Charlie another chance to try and get that assist he's been looking for all game. He puts in the cross, and James just completely misses the ball, unfortunately for Charlie.
I can't believe you've done this.
Then Cam has a bit of a habit moment, just launches it up the field. They head it down straight to my feet. I get it out, play out wide to Charlie, who puts in another delivery. Rico gets a slight chest down to set up for Jacob, and of course he finishes it, and of course Charlie robbed again. Then I came off the field for Nick just for a little breather, but don't worry, I'm back on in 5 minutes. Then being 6-1 down, their player thinks, this is the perfect time for some skills. So he tries a roulette on Nick, and then that doesn't work quite as planned. So then he tries to go for the nutmeg, and still it doesn't work, and Nick is just having absolutely none of it. I'm pretty sure this is the first save Joff made in the entire game, down to his bottom right corner. Then I came back on the field, and my first involvement was to stop a goal from their cross, and I was up against this huge forward, and I'm surprised myself how I managed to win that header. And of course there's always time for a classic Harry challenge, and I just love them too much, really. But this is actually when the camera facing their goal ran out of battery, so when I put in a few through ball hang on, I think that's probably the best clip we've got in this entire Sunday League season. Anyway, as I was saying, I did play quite a few nice through balls all through to Jacob to try and get him another goal, maybe to get myself an assist, but of course he didn't score any of them. But that is full time, and with a 6-1 victory, the 3 points mean that we finished 4th place in our league, so it's a good end to the season. So thank you very much for watching the video. Please like if you did enjoy the video, subscribe if you are new. See you next season.